Okay, everybody, now what we're going to do is we are going to set up a live event, start to finish. So let's do that. First off, I'm going to make sure I'm logged in, and then in the upper right-hand corner, I'm going to click my username and go to my video manager. Now, of course, you do want your account to be enabled first, and I have a video on that already. So as long as it's enabled, you should see live events in the video manager on the left-hand side. You should see live events. So I'm going to click live events. And it brings me to a page like this. This page is basically nothing really because I don't have any upcoming events scheduled just yet. The other options are in this drop-down box. We have live now and we have completed. So if I go to completed, I can see a list of my completed events. Live now, I should have nothing, and upcoming, I should have nothing. On this page, we also see schedule a new event, and then in the upper right-hand corner, new live event. Regardless of whatever link we click, clicking either one of these is going to take us to the same page. So click one of those. And now it takes us to our info and settings create event page. So this looks very similar to the description box of any YouTube video, but there are a couple changes. First off, we have the title. So I'm going to do new event. That's the name of my title. I can choose what day. I can click and choose a calendar if I want to schedule ahead of time. I can also pick a time, and I can even manually go in and type in a time, and then I have a description as well, new event. Now you can optimize this with keywords in the tags for this video or for this live event, but it will be a video once it's done because YouTube records it. So you might want to optimize it for the search engines. Now we also can choose public, unlisted, or private. Public and unlisted allow you to put ads on your videos. Private, you do not. You do not have that option. You can also send a post to your subscribers, alerting them of this new event when it's created. You can share this information that you've created this event on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. Right now, I only have Google+ selected, so I have that checkbox, and these are empty because I don't have those set up. The account needs to be connected, and I just haven't done that yet. Category is just like YouTube categories. And type, down here, there's two types of events. The quick version is just simply a Google Plus Hangout on air. And then the custom version is what we want. We want the YouTube live event with streaming and all of the other options, so we are going to stick with custom. Now you also see other tabs such as advanced settings. In advanced settings, there's a lot of the similar information, but there again are some new options. Commenting is the same. I choose to allow comments, syndication, captioning, allow embedding. People can embed, video location and date. Those are all the same, but there are some differences. Here's one, DVR. Now DVR is checked on. You can turn this off, but whoops, I gotta back up. DVR is turned on by default, and that's fine. It's the ability, it gives you, the viewers, the ability to seek back during the first 12 hours of the event. I like that. There's no extra work for me, so I leave it on. Broadcast delay is 30 seconds or 60 seconds. This is more advanced, but there are times when you might want a 30-second delay, and then if somebody said something or wants to quickly fix something, you have 30 seconds to take care of it, or 60 seconds. I'm going to choose no delay. It's just basically live, and that's it. Now, here's another difference. Promotions. You can promote your live event, and you can choose to have this on or off. It's selected on by default that your event will be promoted through in-video programming when it's live. And then also, you can choose to promote on your channel page when the event is live, 1 hour before, 12 hours before, a day, 2 days, or a week before the event starts. I like to change that up. I like to let people know that I have a live event coming up. Also, we have this other tab, monetization. You can choose if you want to have ads in your live event or not. Once you have these three set up, click the blue Create Event button. Now, that brings me up to the next page. This is an ad that YouTube's trying to get you to use, which is fine. If you're using a Mac, you can use Wirecast to do your streaming. I don't use that, but it's an option. Now we're at the new event camera page, and we have a main camera and an add a camera tab. The add a camera tab is only going to be used if you have multiple cameras, and that's more advanced, so don't click add a camera because then you're telling YouTube to add another camera and then you have to delete it later on. We want our main camera, and we have some options here to upload a thumbnail image that will help advertise our event. So I am uploading a JPEG, and it is 1280 by 720. Whoops, I'm getting an error that I must specify my encoding bitrate, but I haven't done that yet. I'm about to. Anyway, I just uploaded my file. It either needs to be a JPEG, GIF, bitmap, PNG, and it has to be less than 2 megabytes. Down below that, you have the option to choose a maximum sustained bitrate. Now, this is important because this is the streaming bitrate. This is the amount of information that and streaming and content and all of this stuff. And if the bitrate gets too low, then your stream will not work. So here's what I like to do. I like to choose basic ingestion because custom ingestion is more advanced. Again, we're going to keep it simple. But we have a drop-down option. And the drop-down option shows us kilobits per second, 3,000 to 6,000, and then it goes down. Now, this is your internet speed, so you got to be a little bit aware of what your internet speed is. But to keep it even safer, and you don't really need to know the internet speed that much if you choose one of these 3 lower ones, the middle ones. And if you look in the parentheses, you'll see 1080p, that's HD, that's HD streaming, then 720, and then 480, 360, and 240 in the parentheses. It is recommended by a lot of people that 480p is what you should use. And that's what I'm using, and it works fine. You can see the picture, you get the content, you get the image, and I've never had a problem with it. So I'm going to stick with the 500 to 2000 kbps, 480p, and that is my encoder output, maximum sustained output. Now I get a green little alert here that the event is successfully saved, and here's all my information. Now underneath the encoder information, now I have a choice of selecting my encoder. Now YouTube gives you some options. You can either choose Wirecast, Flash Media Live, or other encoders if you're more advanced. I'm going to stick with Flash Media Live encoder. It works really well and it's free. Also, it's very easy to use, and here are the steps right here. Number 1, if you don't have Flash Media Live encoder, FMLE, they give you a download link. You can click this and download Flash Media Live encoder for free to your computer. You also have, and once you do that, now we have export settings. What YouTube did was it created these very simple settings for you, and they are 480p settings because that's what I chose. And they put them all in a profile. And this little profile is a little file that's very small, and they will give it to you. And all you have to do is open this file up in Flash Media Live encoder, and it does the rest of the work for you, pretty much. So that's what I'm going to do. Every new event that I create, I download the profile because they are different. It's going to look like this: YouTube _FMLE profile primary, and then a bunch of code. I'm going to click save and save that profile, and I will show you what to do with that in just a second. Step number 3, import the profile. So now we are at the point where we need to open up Flash Media Live encoder. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up Flash Media Live encoder. And you can actually see me on the screen. Hello, everybody. My webcam's on. So what I want to show you guys is, first off, I want to show you the profile validation warning. Some of the tags in the profile have incorrect or no values. Flash Media Live encoder will use default values for these tags. This is normal, and I'll show you why. It even says so in the YouTube steps. Note, you may encounter a profile validation warning when importing these profiles into Flash Media Live encoder. This is normal and will not affect your stream or harm your system. Good. That's the error we just got, and I just clicked OK, and it went away. Next up, start your encoder. This is a big deal, and I want to make sure we do this right, so I'm going to pause right here, and we will pick it up in the next video.